I think that there's something else going on. And I'm going to try to point it out to you without like directly pointing it out to you. When you say you come out here and you meet with me and you don't feel that resistance.
Yeah.
And you come out here and you play that guitar and you don't feel that resistance.
Right.
But then you go inside and you do the dishes or you do laundry or whatever it is and you feel the resistance. Let me add this one detail. Let's say that when you come out to play the guitar, you know every time you come out and play the guitar that there's going to be a person sitting in your studio who's going to be checking to make sure that you do what you need, you should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's making sure that that's sort of critiquing you about your work, and that's going to determine whether or not you're able to continue playing the guitar or not. Would you still have the same feeling about coming out and playing the guitar?
Probably not.
Why not?
Both you and the guitar playing is fulfilling in so many ways. You know, I mean, it's just, and then to have somebody sit there rag on it, you know.
The potential for criticism, for letting others down, is the driver for resistance.
Say that one more time.
So,
no, I understood it. I mean, I've heard it, but I need to hear it, the words again.
Yeah. The fear of failure and of disappointing and of being criticized drives the resistance. It's the reason for it in a lot of ways. When you come out here and sit with me, there's no judgment. You can be yourself. You can share whatever it is that you need to share. And you can expect that I'm not going to sit here and be like, well,
right.
How could you think that?
Right.
When you're playing the guitar by yourself, same thing. When you're doing the dishes, one, you don't really like to do the activity. That's
Right.
understandable. But the reality is that I don't think that's the reason why you don't do it, or that you don't want to. You know that you need to do it because you want to help out, and you've said that many times, you want to be of help.
Right.
The resistance to doing it is that there's a fear that you're not going to do it well enough, and that criticism, that fear of criticism, of being judged, is like, oh, now I really don't want to do it. It's exhausting to have that kind of fear and anxiety all the time. It's exhausting. When you go nap in your car at lunch, when you're at work, what is it about the car? Why do you go to the car?
Stress about being judged, you know.
Because in the car, it's safe. There is nobody judging you.
Right.
In the studio, it's safe. There's nobody judging you.
Right.
So you're able to go to that safe place and just nap because when I'm like around people, I'm constantly worrying, am I living up to the expectation? When there are expectations set, it's like for you, it's like, oh God, now I really don't want to do that. Because what if I don't meet the expectation? The reality is that there are no expectations. You determine what the expectations are. But I think you hold yourself to you are very critical of yourself.
Yeah.
You're very critical of yourself. And when there's any criticism on the outside at all, or a hint of criticism, you're so perceptive of it, it's like that. You pick up on it and then it just amplifies your own criticism of yourself. So what we have to work on is you being comfortable with you, keeping other people's opinions separate from you, from keeping other people's feelings and opinions about you separate from your own, because it's easy to internalize those things.
Right.
We have to make this boundary. Part of doing this yoga and doing the mindfulness integration work, part of that is getting to know yourself and being comfortable in your own body. Because when you're comfortable in your own body, then you're better equipped to kind of, oh, okay, I'll do this, and not worry about what people think of you. Because you're comfortable with yourself. And it's
Okay.
easier to let other people's problems stay their problems.